right, today, Mountain Sunday show-off, baby. Here's what we got going on. We got 3 of these honeycomb heritage bone case knives. We already went through the Sawbuster Jr. We already went through the Trapper. So now we need to take a look at the musk. We interrupt our previously scheduled program for All About Josh Francis Day. You know, today's a great day to talk about my friend Josh Francis. So he's Knife Guy Mods, Josh Francis. He is on Gmail and on Instagram, knife guy _ knife _ guy 2112. Knife Guy Mods, he's got an email to get a hold of him, and he's got an Instagram where you can get a hold of him, where he on Instagram is knife _ guy 2112. Now, I met this guy, if you guys watch Erica's EDC, Josh was on there, as they're really good friends and they come together a lot for lots of different ideas. Now, I just got totally into the concept of customization, custom knives. Of course, I can't do a whole lot myself, but watching Erica on Erica's EDC, where she was, she invited Josh. He went over there to her house. They hung out and they talked about a lot of their collaboration stuff going on. I got super excited. It was really simple just to catch him on Instagram, reach out to him, say, hey, this is who I am, and what can you do for me? So one of the first things that me and him did when we got together was we hooked up this large case Sawbuster with a recover. Now, I've loved this recover. It's a paper micarta with orange G10 liners, and he also added a half stop to it. Now, this used to be the red Sawbuster out of the American Workman series, so it's going to have carbon steel. You can see that right there if you guys want to zoom in. Super, super cool. Really light in the hand. Half stop to have fun with. Close it up pretty good. The next thing that I did was I reached out to him one day on Instagram when he was offering that he got some blanks of AEBL Steel. And I was like, yeah, let me check that steel out, because I've got anywhere from 1075, 1085, 1095 steels. I got one of my knives in Magna Cut, and I was just reaching out to see, okay, let me see what these other steels are all about. So AEBL was something that I was interested in. He had a blank, so I ordered this off of him. Now, the blank did not come with these finger grooves. I asked him if he could put finger grooves, and he said yeah, and he also added the lanyard hole in there for me. Then what he did was he threw on these let's see, micarta, blue turquoise micarta, and then we have Ultim as the liners in there. And you can't really see it too much during the day. You can see it a little bit maybe if I can hold it this way and let the sun shine through there for you. But I tell you, this AEBL steel is pretty fun. Really is pretty fun. So the next thing we wanted to talk about, which actually happened like a year later almost since I've known him, just got the itch, you know, and I was like, okay, Josh, what you got new, man? What's new? What can we do? And we talked about another Sawbuster. So I ordered up this case, carbon steel, yellow synthetic large Sawbuster, sent it over to him. And a lot of the times I don't have exactly an idea in my head. Plus, you gotta ask Josh, like, what materials do you got on hand? Of course, if he doesn't have it on hand, he's gonna order it for you. But I I love his ideas. If you go to his Instagram and watch his page, man, you'll just be amazed on all the cool stuff that he's come through. And he's got a lot of people that he's customized for, so he's got a lot of credentials. He got a lot of people that can vouch for his quality, his service, and his ideas. You know, he's authentic. He's got some cool ideas. Now this one was a collaboration between him and Erica. They call this, it's a G-Carta, and they call it the Cowso. You guys are gonna love this. You guys are gonna get a kick out of it. Now, if you're anything like me and you just want to be different, this is different. The Cowso. Mind you, this used to be the Yellow Delrin Sawbuster. He put me some brass liners. The G-Carta is what they call Cowso. It's their own design. Now what he's telling me is the person that he gets the micarta and G10 from doesn't usually do customization to, you know, like however they make this stuff. Believe me, I do not know how they make this, but this guy, their supplier did work with him and Erica to create this pattern, these colors, putting them together to create what they call the Cowso. And I'm honored to be a part of that, you know, because I'm sure just them have it, you know, and now I got a piece of that, and that just makes me much cooler. Again, we went with the half stops. This is going to be, it's going to say carbon steel on there as well too, because like you said, this is the large Sawbuster. Clicks open with authority. Half stop nice and comfy. Closed down pretty well. Again, you got those brass liners, and you got that cool G-Carta. I just think that's cool, man. So if you like messing around and you're like me, you don't got too much skill in customizing, you can reach out to Josh. Prices are it varies with the size and the material, of course, and he's always willing to work with you. Knife Guy Mods. So he came up with an idea. He came up with a knife that I'm pretty happy to have. This is not a blank. He had these cut for him because he developed this. This is what he calls his Sidekick, and it's in crew wear. And I was super psyched to get this. Let's see here if I can help get some measurements. So we do have some gray micarta. The pins are covered. Lanyard hole. Green G10 liners. Nice finger groove right here. Nice choil there, sharpening choil. 90-degree angle on the spine. Sharp crew wear, guys. We're looking at looks like 9.5 centimeters. This measuring tape's in centimeters, so we're looking at 9.5 centimeters on your blade. An overall 19.25 centimeters on the full fixed blade, full tang length. So I think that's a great concept knife that he created right there. I think it's absolutely great. It's got like a like a stone wash before you go into the grind. Stone wash before you go into the grind, but yet the stone wash doesn't cover the spine, so I could still strike a ferro rod. Like, he thought of everything with this. It's really cool the way he did it, man. I mean, it's really cool. It's probably gonna fit really great on my side. If not, I could throw it in the pocket. I did reach out to Jo from Jo Ventures, and I asked him if he could help me come up with an idea. Now, I haven't showed him the knife yet, but we started the conversation so that I can get a sheath made for this. And it's probably going to be a sheath with a really big bout loop right here, and the tip right here of the handle is probably going to come up to the sheath, and it's probably going to drop in just the way this does. I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna want it just the way this does, because this hangs down and not much comes out, sticks out to like dig into my side on this sheath. So I think if I did something like this, that's probably gonna work for me. And a really big belt loop like this is gonna be able to strap onto my gun belt, because my gun belt's what, 2 inches. And that's probably good enough to go around a gun belt as well too. So Jo, if you're watching this, man, I'm gonna tag you in there so that you can see this is probably a simple design that I'm gonna want for this little knife right here too. So next week we will resume Mountain Sunday show off, and we'll go over that muskrat and the honeycomb bone. But for today, I just wanted to jump in here and give credit where credit's due, because Josh he's been a great guy, he's been a great friend, and I just enjoy the knife camaraderie with him, man. It's just really fun. He reaches out and talks to you with a couple different steps. He's got questions, or you got questions. You guys go back and forth until the product's created. He's got a really fast turnaround. He's not really heavy. He's not gonna dig deep into your pockets, and he's just easy to talk to. And his ideas, I mean, me personally, I just always say, show me something cool, and he always does. If you have some kind of an idea for him too, I'm sure that he'd be able to work with that, but I just always leave it up to him, and he always blows me away. Here we go again. There's his card. Hope you guys had fun with this, because there's more to come. Out in the jar.